You can't get it anywhere.
5 minutes in this Bentley. Pussy so good, got me coming cunch. I hear you from the back like a sucker punch. Been to your hood, your block sweet. Used to have to stream the football, now we watch it from the box seat. See them dying over chicks that I smash for these bricks. You could pay me in Bitcoin or cash, IC, NSG. I'm busy about to shout you back when I'm free, and that's never.
Airplane mode to ignore them. Yeah, we all please, so I don't fear them. I can't talk to the work up in the chair, man. Can't fuck with them, got they fuck bear, man. She asked if I got a girl, I said how many? How many mansions? Too many. You can get left by like Benjamin Mendy. All she wants is Fenty, I'm cruising the Bentley. I don't wanna sound too cocky. Sex on legs, what she calls me. Chilling with some mobsters dressed like Guinness, you know, ASAP Rocky. She wanna munch me like Tadaki. Stress free, but I ain't free yet. Face my fears in my chest, yeah. Backstreet boy, you know we want it that way. Them man only shop on Black Friday.
These broke boys praying on my down, but I keep it moving, you can't stop me now. Bring the Henny ball when we touch down. Yeah, we shut down and we get pounds. See, I'm a star, the last more the best loud. If I show my face, you gotta pay me now, yeah. What's the point of being real when they're all fake? I'm just trying to get this money for being baked.
Airplane mode to ignore them. Yeah, we all please, so I don't fear them. I can't talk to the work up in the chair, man. Can't fuck with them, got they fuck bear, man. She asked if I got a girl, I said how many? How many mansions? Too many. You can get left by like Benjamin Mendy. All she wants is Fenty, I'm cruising the Bentley. Leave your bad vibe at home. Don't fuck up my zone.
It's the White Zone.
You can't get it anywhere.
Bro, we got adopted. First took, bro, we got adopted. Still on the strip of my singlet. Drop a man like Kate Winslet. If you're paying back, I need interest. If you're paying back, I need interest. Me and you can never be the same. Been stubborn from early. No loss in secondary. Now short food, that's tertiary. Right as I did it on the law. I'll pay to see you go. We paved the way to know. We paved from here to
was writing down an 8 bar, breaking down a 9 bar. I can see the signs, I'm a ball like Pablo Aimar. If you can't keep up, then you need to sign off. Sit with no signers, they be trying to sign us. Maybe she the finest, brain be the livest. Can't stay the night, cause I'm only with her part-time. I ain't in the star signs, fucking on a tourist. She let me when I'm touring, I don't do boring.
I like my crumble with some custard. Need to find my tempo like DJ Mustard. First took, bro, we got adopted. First took, bro, we got adopted. Still on the strip of my singlet. Drop a man like Kate Winslet. If you're paying back, I need interest. If you're paying back, I need interest.
I quit stalling and give songs in abundance. I've been touring with big foreigns and bum bums. Cold juice, rum punch, grey goose with blood cups. Sold the food tough luck, don't use dumb plugs. The vibe comments, you need baller to boast up. I need guala, it's free butter with puff puffs. Police fucked up, you need heads to cuff cuff. We grew up in a tough love, I don't greet dumb gloves. See that miss up in the marsh, got the plate abducted. I'm in the upper class, now there is adapted. I'm a fiddle in the dance, now my nigga frantic. Yeah, I've been a bad kid, bust off the blind tick. One more Tara, can we dance? I'm a piece of champagne. If I take it to my yard, I won't take advantage. But I grip another mask, can we get the bandit?
Yeah, sure. I like my crumble with some custard. Need to find my tempo like DJ Mustard. First took, bro, we got adopted. First took, bro, we got adopted. Still on the strip of my singlet. Drop a man like Kate Winslet. If you're paying back, I need interest. If you're paying back, I need interest.
Everywhere I go, I got the vibe on me. First class, we could take a flight for free. Only smoking Cali cause I get this cake. I remember when I used to have the rum from J's. Bad beat clean with a fish. She give me top, then cut, that's a fake. Ballin' like the heart of fame. More money, I don't need more fame.
I do no speed, if it's a mad thing. The dogs, I pull up, I stop the party. Alone, on God, don't be gone. Got another jet, a biggie one. Yo, when I step, the sippy one. Put your thumbs up and
Goedenavond. The best of the best. It's the White Zone.
Helemaal aan het begin staan van een nieuwe fase.
I just love Mina met de 10 ontgrutte. Ik kies een whip en neem het mee. Heb schijt aan iedereen, ik wou net Rutte. Chase, want misschien wat die young nigga 2. Mina met de 10 kutjes. Ik kies een bitch en neem er mee. Heb schijt aan iedereen, ik wou maar shades. Maar misschien heb de young nigga twee. Ik heb keuze, ik heb te veel keuze. Kijk naar de scene, ik ben één van die reuzen. Haat een bitch, maar ik hou van de heupen. Hoor je loeft, ik ben eerder een tondeuze. Laat het komen, daarna kom ik en ik cut her off. Jij niet hard, maar butter soft. Bitch, dit is die other sauce. Het is indrukwekkend hoe je mij wil laten lukken. Zo van iedereen mag drukken, maar bij mij you wanna fall in love. What it do, mami? Om mijn nek een tsunami. Yup, ik heb een G, maar ik pull up in een Bugatti. Check my shoes, mami, stappen in die Dior. Ik heb 3M, but I think I really need more.
Iedereen met soms moet je bekken om geluk te kunnen plukken. Kom van de kade waar ze hadden als het lukt, yeah. Maar ben de baas, dat is de basis, ben oké. Naar de dealership, welke neem ik mee? GLC, zeg je eerlijk, deze zomer is probleem. Dinsdag schijnt de zon, maar ik heb dagen dat ik zat in de rain. Ik pak money, maar ik ben zo the same. Ben ik vrij, ja, dan catch ik een plane.
Mina, met de 10 komt grutten. Ik kies een whip en neem het mee. Heb scheid aan iedereen, ik wou net drukken. Shades, want misschien wat die young nigga twee. Mina, met de 10 komt kutjes. Ik kies een bitch en neem het mee. Heb scheid aan iedereen, ik wou maar grutten. Shades, maar misschien heb die young nigga twee. Just van Miami, op nu gaan we naar LA. Je bent daar voor me.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, I remember syrup sandwiches and crime allowances. Finesse a nigga with some counterfeits, but now I'm counting this. Parmesan with my accountant lives in. It's the Yzone.
You can get it anywhere.
Analyst, girl, looking by your Westie girl with my base stuff. Ooh, that pussy good. Once you sit it on my taste buds, I get way too petty once you let me do the extras. Pull up on your block and break it down. We playing Tetris. AM to the PM, PM to the AM phone. Out your per diem, you just gotta hate them folk. If I quit your BM, I still rock Mercedes funk. If I quit this season, I still be the greatest funk.
My left stroke just went viral.
Right stroke put a baby in a spiral. Soprano C, we like to keep it on the high note. It's levels to it, you and I know. Bitch, be humble. Hold up, bitch, sit down. Hold up, be humble. Hold up, bitch, sit down. Be humble. Bitch, sit down. Bitch, be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Bitch, sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Who that nigga thinking that he frontin' on that man? Get the fuck off my stage, I'm the same man. Get the fuck off my dick, that ain't right. I make a play, fucking up your whole life. I'm so fucking sick and tired of the Photoshop. Show me something natural like Afro with your pride. Show me something natural like ass with some stretch marks. Still'll take you down right on your mama couch in polo sack. Hey, this shit way too crazy. Hey, you do not amaze me. Hey, I blew cool from ACA. Obama just page me. Hey, I don't fabricate it. Hey, most of y'all be faking. Hey, I stay modest about it. Hey, she elaborated. Hey, this that great poop on that AV on that TED talk. Hey, watch my soul speak. You let the meds talk. Ay, if I kill a nigga, it won't be the alcohol. Ay, I'm the realest nigga after all. Bitch, be humble. Hold up, bitch. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Bitch, sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Bitch, sit down. Be humble. Sit down. It's the Yzone.
Yzone.
Blame it on Monster.
Ice up on my neck and it's so frozen. I'ma beat that pussy till it's swollen. Ooh, la mama, you so chosen. I can't even take it from you. My baby on fleek, yeah. You know that pussy so sweet, yeah. Let that shit drip on my teeth, yeah. Yeah. I need me a freak, yeah. Don't buy nothing cheap, yeah. I keep lil' mama on fleek, yeah. I'm on the Forbes list. Keep lil' mama in the old drip. Educated and she gorgeous. Sexy mother, I like blowing kiss. Drop a bag, yeah, she know I'm rich. Ghetto boozy, she ain't born shit. I'm a iced out of arm and wrist. Pink and ring and a charm and gliss. Big ol' big love, enormous shit. No basic business, gotta come equipped. I love feeling on her tongue and lips. Give her 42, she gon' tongue the dick. Slow down, jump on the dick. Got a nut and come on the dick. We keep on fucking suck on the dick. Bouncing almost from the dick. Lick, 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 swan the dick. Head is fire like an arsonist. She hold my kids like an orphanage. Diamond ring, bling, sparkling. All up in the neck, gargling. Women linking up, partying. You can hit your friend, calling me. That wet, wet when I'm falling in. Ice up on my neck and it's so frozen. I'ma beat that pussy till it's swollen. Ooh, la mama, you so chosen. I can't even take it from you. My baby on fleek, yeah. That pussy so sweet, yeah. Let that shit drip on my teeth, yeah. Yeah. I need me a freak, yeah. Don't buy nothing cheap, yeah. I keep lil' mama on fleek, yeah.
Got la mama on fleek, yeah. She got a body, got diamonds all over her body. She shine when I beat, yeah. She do no running, she milk all her friend and come dropping out.
You can't get it anywhere.
It's the white zone.
We back on the street, yeah. Oh, wait, no time, we can fuck anytime. You get hit 7 days through the week, yeah. You sucking that dick and do what kind of trick you think? I know you was a freak, yeah. My little shawty fine, go by me like I could have 9 and young nigga fiendin'. I'm dripping you out for the season, Emily up for the weekend. Then back in the town, I shoot to the bank and put 60 racks down on my niche bench. We fucking around and my little bitch holding me down, we ain't going all the deep end. Stroking that pussy, I'm deep in. I cannot stop it from leaking. They tryna break it, I won't bend. Game on and they brought the coach in. I'ma keep sipping this potion.
Ice up on my neck and it's so frozen. I'ma beat that pussy till it's swollen. Ooh, la mama, you so chosen. I can't even take it from you. My baby on fleek, yeah. That pussy so sweet, yeah. Let that shit drip on my teeth, yeah. I need me a freak,
White Zone.
White Zone.
DJ Tatana.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, wat op zie je mijn jongens die talent. Voor die money ben ik alert. Aan mijn jongens, ja die komen voor die bands. Aan mijn jongens, ja die komen voor die bands. Oh, wat op zie je mijn jongens die talent. Voor die money ben ik alert. Aan mijn jongens, ja die komen voor die bands. Aan mijn jongens, ja die komen voor die bands. Aan mijn mannen, ja die komen voor die pop. Wie me koezen uit Paris, dit is lot op. Ja, vriend maken en vriend in boven me zeggen. Ik ben met Anna in boer, dat is fire. Aan mijn jongens zoeken door, dat die mag niet. Ik heb een baby samen zijn, ze is mooi. Kan niet haten op een nigga, wap. Maar wat op zie je mijn jongens, die talent. Voor die money ben ik alert. Aan mijn jongens, ja die komen voor die bands. Aan mijn jongens, ja die komen voor die bands. Maar wat op zie je mijn jongens, die talent. Voor die money ben ik alert. Aan mijn jongens, ja die komen voor die bands. Aan mijn jongens, ja die komen voor die bands.
Follow me, follow you. You do my dance.
Break it down.
Do it
right here. 53 after 8, and it's Friday. And before the show, I told you something about Kinley dropping a new project that is tomorrow. And of course, the title is called No Lie, and it's set to drop tomorrow. And this is going to be his first project in 2021. It's going to be an amazing project. I think the cover is already out. But then there's a lot of things to look into the new project of Kinley's. I was trying my best just to, connect with him and just have a one-on-one discussion with him. But unfortunately, he's so busy. So we'll do it in a way that when the when the track drops or the single or the project drops, I will look into it, how good it is, and then we'll have a discussion about it. We'll talk about it. We'll have him in the studio to talk more about the new project.
My dance, I do it too. You follow me, I follow you. To all my African girls on the west side.
Talking about Kinley, there's a couple of tracks that has come out from his camp, and of course, he has about 2 or 3 more tracks also on Spotify. You can also go and check it out. Kwabena Awute, also big shout out to you wherever you're tuning in from, and I know you listen to this show and you're in Ghana doing your own stuff, building other stuff, you know, for the community, giving back to the community as well. In the music sense, you're also doing an amazing job. We just want to say big ups to you wherever you find yourself in Ghana. I know that you're there for a major project and also dealing with your music as well. Kinley is also hard on his tweet, and he said there's no substitute for hard work. New music dropping soon. And that is what he got to say on his Instagram post, which he dropped. And of course, don't forget, he was also on Samarity Project, dropping most of his freestyles, bars to bars, you know, giving us back to back on his music, most of them that he has dropped on Spotify. You can also go and check the project also out. What I'm talking about is also right there. I gave you something from Sicko Mode, and that is from Travis Scott and Drake, Popstar, The Baby, Talvan, Birthday Anthem, and of course talking about Nyako. Nyako is the new Phonics artist of the year, of the month, and she's doing an amazing job. You know, some photo shoots, probably new projects coming in, dropping Anthem with Brass, dropping in Gram Love, which officially is not out, but she came here and dropped it out, and it was amazing. Not forgetting Kobe, of course, Kwabena Awute, which I already gave a big shout out to. Most of all these artists are right here inside Amsterdam, and of course doing their music, making sure that they spread most of their projects worldwide. So in that sense, most of them are traveling, not forgetting no one else also than Mr. 2K, who is recently also in Ghana doing a project concerning his music, doing radio tours and a lot of more. Amarte is also there doing tour as well, and nobody knows when these artists are really coming back.
My dance, I do it too. Follow me, follow you. You do my dance, I do it too.
And I'll take you through the post that I had also on Yzone page with Travis Scott and Meek Mill. We yet to find out what actually really went on, that they had this heated argument, you know, screaming and yelling at each other. And don't forget, tomorrow, of course, on Sunday, we'll have the Euros 2020 finals. So we've had Italy and England that'll be taking on tomorrow. So for the football lovers, make sure y'all sit beside or behind your TV set on Sunday. It's going to be a massive final of the 2020 European Cup. Who is going to win the ultimate prize? Is it going to be Spain? Is it going to be Italy, or is it going to be England?
You follow me.
For me, I've already had my cast, and I say that I'm all in for England to win the trophy, you know, of 2020. Most people also ask, why is it 2020 whilst we are in 2021? Yes, it was supposed to be done last year, but since the corona issue, it was pushed back and to 2020. So that is a little bit update. If you see the Euro/2020, don't get confused. It was supposed to happen last year.
I wanna know how you do. Generous when you turn and oh my, can I feel that groove? Make you underline me, come and find me.
Couple of updates from Amarte and his sound group. Of course, they've divided themselves into 3 major. We have part of them that are also doing sports, part of them that are doing music, and with the sports side, we have Canteen, or they also call themselves the Cape. They have already, you know, started a great movement, which all they do is to talk about football. You know, they bring in most of the footballers that are already in the mainstream, like, you know, Boadu has been on their show, and of course Emmanuelson, if you really remember, this guy played for Ajax and also FC Utrecht, and they also have major players that are also doing well in the league. they have them on the seat, interview them, and have their views on most of the things that is really going on concerning the recent incident that happened to a journalist, Peters, that he was shot, and of course, at this moment, fighting for his life. Different ideas, different views that they ask about these players to also, share most of their ideas that is in their mind, not only on football side, but also football entertainment, what is going around the community, and of course in the country as well.
Follow you do my dance.
And the next artist I'll be talking about is also Senate. She goes by the name Senate. Already also out with a brand new single, also out, but unfortunately I couldn't get a single to play out for you right here. But then enjoy this one from Marty.
Bye, princess, let me talk to you. I wanna know how you do. Generous when you turn and move. Oh my, gonna feel that groove. Make you underline me, come and find me. In my ends is where I did. In the function, we be dancing to the sound like drum and bass. You do me unruly, girl, I cannot take control. Because you do me unruly, girl, I cannot take control, yeah. Follow me, I follow you. You do my dance, I do it too. You follow me, I follow you. You do my dance, I do it too. You follow me, I follow you. You do my dance, I do it too. You follow me, I follow you. To all my African girls on the west side, touchdown in the east side, link up in the north side, go down to the south side. I'ma take it to the middle, we go put it in the center, cause I be looking at your bumper. This not serious defender. Make you underline me, come and find me. In my ends is where I did. In the function, we be dancing to the sound like drum and bass. You do me unruly, girl, I cannot take control. Because it's the white soul. Girl, I cannot take control, yeah. Follow me.
You can't get it anywhere. Enjoy it here.
Your perfect choice.
Telling them upwards, it's on site. They ain't outside, they stay inside. We can't party if we can't get a tray inside. Shoe cocaine white, teeth Colgate white. You know what it gets like. I just got a step back here on my sliders. I got beef that I still don't let slide. Always double C's, I got a Chanel side. Unruly blown trees in the Middle East. Is she from the Philippines or Vietnamese? I don't dance, but I can shake a leg. I want two-step Billie Jeans and new jeans.
Money on my wrist, I'm going crazy. Canary princess cuts for my baby. Out the window, I can hit a whole belly. Sipping Louis 13, I'm with a casey. I made a wish, I got it, then I made a wish list. Bust case was no witness. 100 in the full bag, I caught a big fish. Shorty, you need assistance.
I'm in New York, I'm a Christian, praise the Lord. More time I'm abroad if I ain't on tour. I pack like first class flight, hit them stores. Hand luggage if I could, I would take this boat. Fly with my jewels on the everyday thing. My rose gold wrist, this an inspiration. Fresh trying to take away my liberation. I don't like the way I handle situations. She need assistance, I'm far from an assistant. She don't see the vision, I just love her from a distance. She slim tick, she take it off, she tick tick. I'm released off white, she saying no, Heady, you got drip drip. I'm still out in the field, it's a picnic. I got my tracksuit covered in a lipstick. Ooh, I made a wish list. I just need a bad beat to do the dishes.
Money on my wrist, I'm going crazy. Canary princess cuts for my baby. Out the window, I can hit a whole belly. Sipping Louis 13, I'm with a casey. I made a wish, I got it, then I made a wish list. Bust case was no witness. 100 in the full bag, I caught a big fish. Shorty, you need assistance.
Heard you on a shoulder you can cry on, rely on, and you hope that really is me. Blow chronic, my rose go flourish. I hold no solace, sweet wet coochie on me.
Bossy and my baby gorgeous. I look a mortgage, I need them flawless. I leave my phone and I'm running it through these commas. Louis orders, give me more of this.
I'm in the flagship, Ferrari ranching. I bought the drillers, the trappers, they bought the Webson. They bought the Rexin, Henny she backed it. Girl, slap it all on me, I leave you tapping.
There's heavy cocaine, billet is rose. Don't wanna play out the Gucci, love the Dolce. My shorty okay, my niggas okay. We been shopping in Europe and spent our
It's the white zone. You can't get it anywhere.
Check, check. I remember when things thought I was dead in Shijenga. Now I got drip and penga. You weren't there, but you wanna be now.
Check, check, check. And of course, talking about Heady One already, he has another side of his album that is already out. It is called Edna, and of course that is the reload part, which he has a track also with Burna Boy on that one, and they call the track Sabrina. It's already out, so make sure if you have the first album there, you also have the second album, because most artists these days go side A and side B. Probably give you more of them, you know, like Drake, for instance, gave us on Scorpio a side A that was more of R&B, and the side B more of the rap style. LP to Lose featuring Henky Tay also right here, and I'll be giving you something brand new about LP to Lose.
Remember when things thought I was dead in Shizenga? Now I got drip and penga. You weren't there, but you wanna be now. Did you forget or did I remember? If a man up here, bender, scored that point like Nicholas Bentner. Ching you down, my young one. Now I'm telling him hurry like yella. Now I remember when I pedalbike thing, this and now my umbrella. That you there said that he knows me. I don't know that fella. I try to read a man up like roses, not Nella. And if you talk about raps, got hella. Phone a man up with the chefs, not Bella.
Simon met LP Shiner, represent Dam en Beckham. Mijn shooter heeft different shots, helemaal goals net Beckham. Man, ik kick het net als West Ham. Mijn mokro strijders gaan in West Ham. Niggas denken dat ik gek ben. Simon shopper in the West End.
I remember when things thought I was dead in Shizenga. Now I got drip and penga. You weren't there, but you wanna be now. Did you forget or did I remember? If a man up here, bender, scored that point like Nicholas Bentner. Ching you down, my young one. Now I'm telling him hurry like yella. I remember when things thought I was dead in Shizenga. Now I got drip and penga. You weren't there, but you wanna be now. Did you forget or did I remember? If a man up here, bender, scored that point like Nicholas Bentner. Ching you down, my young one. Now I'm telling him hurry like yella.
Yeah, tell my Brooklyn, cause he shot racks outside. C12 911, good to the reality, we still outside.
You can't get it anywhere.
It's the white. Can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boy stocks on the rise, Charlie. This flex know they ready. See, we went on the ride nobody way. We're the ones who started with it. Translation, Yani Adebayo, Yani Ayana hits. This shit goes so hard, even the ops go fuck with it. That's how you know we lit.
The man Kosi Arthur, and of course no one else than Vic Mensa on this one. They call it Winning. And talking about Kosi Arthur, and of course don't forget that Omar Sterling is also out with a brand new album, which is called Same Earth Different World. And of course he featured no one else than Kosi Arthur. He has Manifest also on it, and he has a couple of two more artists also on the project. And I bet you to also listen to the whole album from Omar Sterling. It's just amazing. Vic Mensa at the moment is also, involving more into Ghana music. He has been with the Asaka Boys, and now with no one else than Kosi Arthur also on Winning. And don't forget, Sarkodie is also coming up with an album by the close of this month, and it's called Pressure, No Pressure, No Pressure, which will be available on the 30th. And he has Vic Mensa also on it. So it looks more like Vic is more, into the Ghana music this moment, like the Afro stuff. And he also has a track with Stone Boy also out there. And I just like the fact that Vic is also joining in more of the Afro tunes. And I'm yet to also find out a track with Wizkid, probably a UK artist also with name Skepta is also yet to feature him on a coming project. So I think Vic Mensa is also doing very, very, very well. And I just like the new way, the new Vic, not going too much of hip hop, but more of Afro tunes and other stuff. Let's enjoy this one from Kosi Arthur featuring Vic Mensa, and they call this one Winning.
Stocks on the rise, Charlie. This flex know they ready. See, we went on the ride nobody way. We're the ones who started with it. Translation, Yani Adebayo, Yani Ayana hits. This shit goes so hard, even the ops go fuck with it. That's how you know we lit.
trust. Mean taking no loss. We be the hardest on the scene. Gemstones from the dust. Big dog, but he leash. Was the love in the streets. Pour my heart on the beat. See the blood on my sheets. Yeah, when me ready, me hit it heavy. I zoom out the pride of my people already. Come on, sit down. Me, I'm just sharing my journey. I'm thankful the people they hear me. Tribe of Joseph, I'm ahead of the bunch. P5, I was starving for months. A running cutscene, but on my pockets, me need my DNA. Baby for lunch, but call me a star before BBC. Don't take a lot to get rid of me. Me and them don't get the same shit. Me and them don't get the same shit. For that, them don't know who the name is. They say I move like I'm nameless. Cause I only come for the money bags and I don't really wanna be famous. You know what's up? You know what's up? You know me gang.
It's the Yzone. You can't get it anywhere.
Crazy, we going crazy. We at the top and we never gon' stop. Hop in a ghost, I'ma get swayzy. I just got off with a jet and I cry. My niggas all winning, alhamdulillah. I be on go cause I come from the shot. I'm shooting back, I ain't ducking no shots. Got power like Samson, I cut off the locks. Sharek, Timmer, in the cut like I'm Fredo Santana. Uju Benton, I hop in the Bama, the world is mine. I'm Tony Montana, I'm Pelican Fly. Diamonds on me cause I'm rapping a rock. I'ma go hard, I ain't killing them soft. I'm up in the hills, I feel like I'm Lauren, you ready or not? I like bitches who got businesses, I'm CEO of mine. 1980, Prezi Rolly, we been working overtime. Fuck the witness, fuck the police, fuck the pigs, I don't eat swine. Son of Jacob, this shit biblical, my flow, the holy God. Save money ground up in the gutter where they found.
So yeah, with a lot of insecurity going on in the Netherlands, some years ago, the Netherlands as a whole country was described as a peaceful country, a country that you would live in with no fears, without looking front and back. But I guess, and I'm just thinking that this year things has been different for the last 2 years. Yeah, looking back at what really went on last year, killings of most of the time of radio presenters, of journalists, of lawyers, you know, it's becoming more suspicious. And I think the small peace that we do enjoy in the Netherlands probably gradually maybe, I mean, we won't find out to be what it used to be some years ago, which I definitely do understand. But then we look into details, but it's just that we'll give you only a bit of it, what we do know as of now concerning what happened to the journalist up to now. There hasn't been any updates yet, because I think the family came out to say they just want to address the public at the right time. They will just address the public. They wouldn't let it be speculation, like, you know, he say or she says, but then they will come out publicly to tell the public what is really going on with their with Peter, would I say. So the next track is from Migos, and of course #1 on the chart all the way in USA. In the States doing well. They featured Drake on this one. They call it Having Our Way. The album is already out, Migo Culture 3, which is already out, and I'm here to drop that one also for you, featuring Drake.
It's having niggas won't take it, ayy. I'm having my way. Set out here having his way. Quay out here having his way. They like the third Migo I take. What? Hey, yeah. Now that I'm thinking it through, I just ain't fell in love cause I'm way too awake. And she try fucking a rapper to break on my heart, but my heart doesn't break. Soon as I link with these niggas, they feelings are written all over their face. What? Okay, great. I'm in the back room with Wally's, I spent 30,000 on somebody's grapes. We done did so many pull-ups on niggas, no wonder we getting in shape. Too busy backing my words up with actions to ever go front of your face. What? Hey, shit done changed. Billionaires talk to me different when they see my pay stuff from Lucian Grange. Told myself that I would get through this verse and I'm not gonna mention the plane. But look at the plane. The fuck are we saying? Yeah, what? Fuck are we saying? Big 81, but I don't own a Harley. I ride a Mercedes with Shane. Hey, it's me and Lil Harley, we reckon this.
Yeah, and after dropping Seeker Mode also with Travis Scott, Drake is just doing amazing well. And of course, we all think we'll be waiting for the Certified Lover Boy album for so long. The current update is Drake might just drop the album next month, depending on the Super Bowl that'll be coming on. And that will be the very moment or the very day that Drake will just announce or even drop the whole album of Certified Lover Boy album, which many people really think this is going to be the last project of Drake. So Drake is also putting in more work, taking his time, not in a rush, probably to give us the best of his project. We had Take Care, we had Thank Me Later, we just had Nothing Was the Same, we have Scorpio, and a whole lot. Talking about playlists like More Life, which was an amazing project also for me. If you're reading this, It's Too Late. It's also was a mixtape slash an album, but he loves to call it a playlist. But most people also have identified the project as a mixtape, which is also available on the Spotify or all streaming platform. You can also go and enjoy it. Drake is being the hot cake at the moment. Most people talking about his project, his haircut, his outfit, and even the type of car that he drives. Drake has become most popular, like the most streamed artist in the decade. Like in our generation, we haven't seen any artist coming up and pulling so much numbers, even not Tupac or Biggie, that they had most news trending each and every week. But I think Drake is doing it in a different way, in a different style altogether. But we'll stop with this one and we'll talk more about the upcoming artists. We have no one else than Sixfield, who was also here, and I have also a news about him that he's also bringing a new project out. I was so happy hearing artists coming up with new projects, having the chance to also step on stage to perform. But then I think with this new corona rules is also going to be a little bit a problem. But then let's enjoy this one from Six, and he called this Proof.
I tell the guy to give me the fake. I hit the boy.
Ransom got that sauce.
See, I ain't got nothing to prove, but I got something important to do. Now my number one, they be you, girl. What I'm telling you is the truth. All I need for you is around with me. Got all I want you to see. Damn, she bad, put her in fashion, only first class. Got your little bougie with a lot of ass. Excuse me, misses, I just ass. Thought you never been turned like this. Never heard a beat that make a groove like this. I love the way she move her hips. One girl on my phone time. Wait, they give me good feeling, make my happy drive. Yeah, cause now I want me for my happy style. Yeah, if you saw me lying there, won't you try? Give me that touch, right on the spot.
Crazy start. We live in a world where anyone can do any sort of job just to put money in his or her pocket. So many people are going way off, trying to do everything instead of doing the minimum thing, or just going the easy way. Most people choose to go the hard way to come out with their money. Some people also decide to also go on a long distance just to come up with the money. But in any way you decide how you want to make up with your money. But for me, I think to just wake up with all these thoughts in your mind. I was having a discussion with Helen. Of course, she was saying she just can't believe that people or someone would just wake up in the morning with all this thought of going out there to kill somebody just to have his own money. Like kill somebody to get money inside your pocket. I think it's very cool.
She never been turned like this. Never heard a beat that make a groove like this. I love the way she move her hips.
And I just don't know how you organize a party, how you want to organize your own party. Do you want to make it look that big, or do you want to make that small? But then I think it has to also do with bringing in people that you think you can really trust. Like sometimes these days you really don't know who to even trust at all, because like I said, some 2 years ago, you could just walk on the street just freely. Some times ago, we used to have this kind of the gun charges and everything, but these days it's just hard to also wake up and just be walking on the street without looking left or right, because you don't know who is behind you. And I have Daddy Lumba from Kobe that I'll also be dropping also for you. It came with no one else than Owusu, who's also a producer, and I think that was last 2 months they were also on the show. I've been able to come up with also a playlist which I have most of them upcoming artists that have been also on the show. So I just want you to take time and listen to it. Let me have your views about that. It will also be on our YouTube channel. Just check most of the artists out. Let me know what you think about them. This brand new is also from no one else than Sixfield. Yes, and he called this one Prove.
See, I ain't got nothing to prove, but I got something important to do. Now my number one, it be you, girl. What I'm telling you is the truth. All I need for you is to run with me. Got all I want you to see. Damn, she bad, put her in fashion, only first class. Got your little bougie with a lot of ass. Excuse me, misses, I just ask. Touch you never been turned like this. Never heard a beat that make a groove like this. I love the way she move her hips. One girl on my iPhone time. Way they give me good feeling, make my heart beat dry. Yeah, cause now I want before my heart beat stop. Yeah, if you saw me lying there, won't you try? Yeah, give me that touch, right on the spot with the 1, 2 drop. Girl, don't stop. Now she did do my moves, all my looks so smooth. Now this be my move, all I want is shoe. And if I had the shoes, it would be me and you, girl. This be the truth. Baby, let me be the one to make you smile. Don't wanna see you frown.
Yes, thanks so much. This is from no one else than Sixfield, and he called this Prove, which I already gave you details about that one. And he's yet to also come out with a brand new project. The title is not yet out, but he called me and played some of it to me, which I think is going to be dope. And I'm really, really happy that most artists are now coming out of their shells to also drop more of their projects. Not forgetting Kinlay's also dropping tomorrow. Sixfield yet to drop. Big shout out to my brother, no one else than Ishak, and for you, Chris. I see you. Big shout out to you. Or you couldn't make it today because you had 1 or 2 rounds to also attend. What we'll be talking next about is female artists that are not doing how do you call it, most female artists that we don't see in the music industry, but then when they are in, they are just hotter than most of the males that are doing music. This one is from no one else, Kodak Black with Zizi. This track I think is kind of, it shakes me off a little bit, but most people do enjoy this. They do like it. I'm an ass and titty lover. Guess we all made for each other. Now that all the dogs free, and we out in these streets. Especially they go about with the whole instrumentals and how you hear the back sound of this one. Kodak Black recently was seen in a ship and he was just throwing money. He was just throwing money in the sea, just like that. He was also spotted putting money in water closet, trying to flash the whole money. And we all don't know what's coming over Kodak Black. Has it got to do too much of his money, or he's just going insane. He's just going crazy.
Or on the yacht, I've been a pool. She an addict for the lifestyle and the paddock. Daddy, have you ever felt Chanel fabric? I be dripping to death, I need a casket. We got more strikes in the rough, he foul tackle. In the middle of the field, like David Beckham. All my niggas locked up for real, I'm trying to help them. When I got a meal, got me the chills, don't know what happened. Pop pill, do what you feel, I'm on that zombie. I'm more like Gaddafi, I'm not no Gandhi. I'm more like I'm David Goliath running. Niggas be cloning, I find it funny. Clone, we feelin' out, straight out the dungeon. Feelin' out, hey. I go in the mouth, she costing me nothing. 300 the watch is out of your budget. Mean muggin' got me clutching. Yeah, and this stick right out of Russia.
Ice water turn Atlantic. Night calling in a phantom. Told them, hold it, don't you panic. Took an olive at the mansion. Drop the roof, more expansion. Drive a coupe, you can stand it. Bridges undercover. I'm an ass and titty lover. Guess we all meant for each other. Now that all the dogs free. And we out in these streets. Can you do it? Can you pop it for me?
Pull up in a demon on guard. Looking like I still do fraud. Flying private jet with the rod. It's that Z shit, it's that Z shit. Pull up in a demon on guard. Looking like I still do fraud. Flying private jet with the rod. It's that Z shit, it's that Z shit. In a Hellcat, cause I'm a hell raiser. Self-made, I don't owe a nigga land favor. When you get that money, nigga, keep your heart. I'm sliding in a coupe, ain't got no key to start. I got to follow me in BET Awards. When your well run dry, you know you need me for it. When I pull up in a Buick, you know what I'm doing. If the police get behind me, fleeing, then he lure. Sleeping on the pallet, turn me to a savage. I'm a project baby, now I stay in Calabash. Like I still serve fiends, like I'm still jacking. I be sipping on lean, trying to keep balance. Hit that Z-Walk, dipping with my Reebok. I don't say much, I just let the heat talk. Your jewelry water whoop, diamonds like re-rock. My little baby rock that dick like seatlock. When I stepped up on the scene, I was on the beam. When I talked about the bean, I was in Celine. Baby girl, you just a fleen, that ain't what I mean. Money busting out my jeans like I do skiing. Pull up in a demon on guard. Looking like I still do fraud. Flying private jet with the rod. It's that Z shit, it's that Z shit. Pull up in a demon on guard. Looking like I still do fraud. Flying private jet with the rod. It's that Z shit, it's that Z shit.
Checking some more tracks right here, and of course when it's exactly 9:30, we'll be doing what we call the playlist, which I already explained to you before the show, that I've been able to just come up with some few tracks that I really did selected. Make sure that this is a playlist. If you really enjoyed it, just let me know. This playlist was also recommended by my own person, like DJ Slim Heavy. Thanks so much. This idea is just to let you know that most